So I'm going to talk to you guys about sirens again because I found more things about sirens. I have no one to talk to in my real life about this, so I got to talk to you guys about it. I hope you don't mind. So let's get into it. Y'all already know that I feel like the ocean is absolutely terrifying for so many things. First of all, I truly believe that there is a demonic marine kingdom out there. And I say that because of the book of Enoch, which I read as history or lore, not scripture. It says in the book of Enoch that the women that procreated with the angels and made Nephilim were actually cursed to the sea to become sirens in the flood. If you think about it, guys, this is so spooky. If you think about it, during the flood of Noah, all the land creatures died, but the ocean stays the same. And the ocean is recycled. All the water we see on earth is the same water from the flood of Noah. Because water isn't created, it's literally recycled. So that ocean is the same. So whatever's in that ocean is the same. And I know y'all seen that AI video of what sirens actually look like, and when I tell you I was so creeped out. Like, I've been going down Sauce 90's videos, and then I saw the video of where he zoomed in and it was like this head out of the water. And then I saw that video of that lady, that Nigerian lady, that said that there was a siren in her church, and basically like they have spiritual families in the ocean and it's like all in their head, and that's what keeps them locked in the sea. And like she literally needed deliverance because she was demonically possessed, which makes sense because in the Bible, when Jesus casted, well, God, Jesus, same thing, but when Jesus casted the demons out of that woman, they went into the pigs and the pigs went into the water. Could that be because the water is their domain? Maybe not all of them, but some of them at least. Why does the Bible say that on the new earth there will be no sea? Could that be because there's just so much debauchery in the sea that he's got to get rid of it altogether? You can't tell me that there are siren stories in every single sector of mythology, no matter where you go, but they're not real. You can't tell me that. And if you think about it, them being a demonic, like, marine kingdom makes sense because Lucifer was an angel of worship in heaven. Y'all know the whole music industry and how it's connected with the enemy. You guys know that. And it would make sense because sirens, their main people that they attack are men. Using music because of Lucifer, attacking men because men are the reason for their fall. Men are the reason for their curse. So they present themselves as beautiful, the same way the fallen angels presented themselves as beautiful, when in turn they actually were cursed for it. So they present themselves as beautiful to men, and then when the men reciprocate and they come to them, they show them the real curse, and that's death. And I've been seeing so many videos of like these rules when it comes to sirens and the things that you're not supposed to do and the things that you are supposed to do. I'm like, yo, there's no way they're not real. There's no way that people have been saying this for so long and talking about these things for so long. I'm Haitian, so y'all know, any Caribbean knows that there's generations to this stuff. I don't know, y'all. As always, make sure you like and follow and tell me in the comments what you think. No, literally, the book of Enoch talks about sirens, and I found that so insane. Y'all, I'm telling you, I always thought sirens were real, but I could never pinpoint where, like, who are they? Where do they come from? But then when I read the book of Enoch, and it said, which I read as history, not scripture, but when it said that sirens are actually the mortal women that procreated with the fallen angels that were cursed to the sea during the flood, because the fallen angels, they were dealt with, but some of them became demons as well. The Nephilim, the disembodied spirits of the Nephilim, because they are half divine and half earthly, just like the demigod kind of thing in the Greek mythology, they couldn't go anywhere, so that they were cursed to roam the earth as demons as well, which I feel like that's why Ephesians 6:12 says that there's principalities, there's rulers of the darkest, spiritual wickedness in high places. Like, there's different levels to it. And I think that these sirens are the demonic marine kingdom part of it, because if you think about it, all of these siren lore, it really lines up with the fact that it would be the women that procreated with the fallen angels, because the fallen angels lusted after the mortal women, but the mortal women knew that they were being with fallen angels. So they craved something different. They craved power, because the fallen angels also brought down heavenly knowledge that we were never supposed to know, according to the book of Enoch, like sorcery, like divination, even reading and writing, which, crazy enough, the fallen angel that supposedly, allegedly taught to read and write was named Penemuel. Pencil, pen. Hello, isn't that so crazy? And part of me feels like that's the reason why God wrote the 10 commandments with his own hand, to show dominion. Like, yeah, y'all may have taught them that heavenly knowledge, but I'm reclaiming it. Does that make sense? Anyway, y'all, back to the sirens. But yes, all of the lore lines up. Most of the time, sirens are seen as women that use music. Lucifer was an angel of worship. Hence the whole music industry thing, how he rules that music industry. They're using music To lure who to the sea? Men. Men are the reason for the curse. And while they were actual mortals on earth and they were learning divination, which is actually where child sacrifice came into play, because they were like using their menstrual cycles and studying the moon and how that connected to their menstrual cycle, learning sorcery, witchcraft, divination, and using those God-given things like childbirth, children to do other witchcraft kind of thing. I can't get into that too deep because TikTok, they be taking my videos down. But yes, y'all, it is so crazy. The Book of Enoch is absolutely wild. I actually have not finished it completely, but it's just wild to think that the sirens, basically, if you think about it, sirens are mothers of demons, because if the disembodied spirits of the Nephilim became demons as well, that means that sirens are technically mothers of demons, technically. And you know what else it technically means? It technically means that everything in the water is the same thing as what was in the water during the times of Noah. Let that sink in. Let that sink in, and think about how we have not discovered all of it. Like, can we talk about the Mariana Trench? Mariana Trench is the deepest point of the ocean that we know, and it is deeper than Mount Everest is tall. They have reported hearing metallic sounds from the Mariana Trench. Everything in that area of the ocean is mutated, and scientists say that there could be an entire ecosystem that we know nothing about. There could be an entire presence that we know nothing about. I remember when Congress said that there's a presence in the ocean. Okay, and y'all, there are lakes in the trench. There are lakes in the ocean. Like, there is also a mega ocean under the ocean, and there have been sonars that have discovered tunnels, like caverns under there. Y'all, it could be a whole marine civilization under there, bro. It could be a whole, like, don't even get me started. Don't get me started. Anyway, y'all, as always, make sure you like and follow and comment down below if I should keep this series going.